So, something I've been thinking a lot about is how to start doing things. I thought it was all about identity, identity, identity. Well, yeah, but you cannot create identity without creating proof because your brain needs the proof to finalize your identity. A lot of it is really just about doing the work. And that, it's so simple, but in action, in action it is simple. Like you're just doing one step at a time. But the amount of like mental load that comes with that is what it's so hard to consider that because different people have different mental loads when it comes to just doing it. Something I'm also like remembering is that it gets easier. Like once you just start doing things, once you do things, it gets easier to do more things. So if you're used to doing nothing, if you're used to taking forever to make decisions, like it's easy to think that it's going to be like that forever. But it's not like that. It gets easier and effort compounds. So if you put in effort, it gets easier to put in effort the next time. And you get faster and you get better. I read this thing somewhere. I really can't remember because it was so long ago. But it was like every time you make a pen stroke, every pen stroke that you've ever made is in that pen stroke that you're making now. I don't know, it's like you can't really tell that you're improving, but all of your experience is added up together for you to use now. So it's not like you're just making a pen stroke, you're making another pen stroke. Like you're making a pen stroke again. And so that's why it's important to practice and do as much as you can, because all of it compounds, all of it adds up. You're not just good at like starting to draw, you're getting good at drawing. I've also been thinking a lot about how it's not that your mood creates action, it's that taking action creates your mood. Certain actions create certain moods. So I found that recently I would have a bad habit of getting back onto my bed after eating breakfast. I just woke up, I immediately eat breakfast, I do some chores, and then I sit on my bed and I get out my phone or my iPad, and next thing you know, it's been like 30-40 minutes and I feel like shit, like because I'm just there scrolling but also thinking about all the things like I'm supposed to be doing. And thinking is an action too. So, getting into bed, thinking about all these things that are going to stress me out, that's going to create a bad mood. And so yesterday, I was like, I'm not getting back on my bed. I'm not getting back on my bed. I'm sitting at my desk. Once I sat at my desk, my mood was better. My mood was so much better than all the days that I went back and sat on my bed, because you think that sitting in your bed or going on your phone is like rest and it's going to make you feel rested. For some people maybe, but not for me. Like you have to recognize what actions create what moods for you. And when you feel good, you're going to keep doing things that make you feel good, and then you're going to keep feeling good. Okay? So it's like a cycle. It's like a cyclical loop that you put yourself in. Whereas if you make an action that gives you a bad mood, well, you're going to keep doing actions that make you feel worse. Like if you scroll, you're going to keep scrolling and you're going to keep feeling bad. I think I'm going to make a list of the things that make me feel good, like the actions that I take that make me feel good, and then the actions I take that I recognize make me feel bad. And then once you know what actions make you feel bad, well, you're not going to want to do them as much. Maybe scrolling on your phone is going to be harder, but if you know that scrolling on your phone makes you feel bad, like you're inherently not going to want to do it as much. Or you're at least going to be aware while you're doing it that like this is making me feel bad. Maybe I don't like feel bad yet, but it's gonna start. That's why I think having a list would be good. So whenever you feel bad, you can just look at that list and do one of those things, and it's like instantly you're in a better mood. And I think thinking counts as an action too. I think that I really believe that you can choose your thoughts to an extent. You can create thoughts like, oh, like I'm so happy, like it's so nice out today, or I'm so happy, like I get to go out to dinner later, or I'm going to get a matcha and that makes me so happy, or like, well, I'm such like a creative person. Like those thoughts count as actions, and actions create feelings. So you can create your own feelings just by thinking, really. Just like you can feel bad by thinking bad thoughts. I think it goes the other way too. It's just a matter of like remembering to do that, especially when you already feel bad. So that was kind of my ramble about that, about just doing things so that you feel better, and so you like keep doing things. Anyway, I hope that helped you. It kind of helped me as a reminder just to talk about it, and that way I can just come back to this video and hopefully remind myself about how this stuff works. But yeah, I hope you have a great day, and make sure to do something that makes you feel good.